Hey everyone, it's Sophie. I'm here in Washington Square Park with some new friends, ready to film the next segment of Common Ground Besties Edition. I'm here with
Jacob,
Noah,
Rishi,
Kino,
Eddie.
We are gonna see if y'all have some things that maybe you disagree on as friends, but we can still see eye to eye on and find some common ground. Today we're partnering with this amazing brand called POVz Project. They make these incredible bracelets that help give us empowering messages and describe things in one word. So starting off, easy question, describe your friendship in one word.
Organic, because it's a summer program, and we're only here for 2 weeks. But since we're around each other 24/7, same dorm, same eating at the same place and everything, I feel like we're growing closer a lot in like a short span of time.
I say energy. Just in the couple of days that we've known each other, we've already had such intense debates.
I would say developing. For me personally, when I came here, I didn't really know any people who were doing music.
I say heated, because we're already getting into it already.
Bring in the fire, I love it.
I'll call it different, because we all got different backgrounds and stuff. Kind of same though, because we are interested in the same thing.
So that, I think, in essence, is what our brand is all about. Bringing different types of people together who may ultimately have different types of views, but there's something tying us all together. So it seems like for all of you, it's the summer program and music. But let's see what the things are that you disagree on.
Just the other day, we were talking about how TikTok artists can be one-hit wonders and don't really create longevity in their careers.
That's a little spicy. So you believe that. Does anyone disagree with that? The hot take is TikTok artists are one-hit wonders. Who agrees with that? Show of hands. Okay, who disagrees? Who's half and half? Half and half? Okay, I love the nuance. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna hand y'all the mic. We're gonna put 60 seconds on the clock. You're gonna hash it out, talk about why each of you feels a certain way about TikTok musicians, and then we're gonna see if you can see eye to eye. You ready?
Why do you say that they're one-hit wonders?
I think it's hard for TikTok artists to create fans from viewers. They'll hear the one song that's a hit on TikTok, but they won't ever really listen to any of the other artists' music.
But that's just not the fault of TikTok, it's the fault of the artist. Because there are artists on TikTok who have done a great job because they market themselves more than their music. I think the golden example is Jake. I don't think I've ever personally seen a video of him where he's like, new song, out now. He tells a story about himself first and his music second.
I'm torn between it because I think oftentimes, like you said yesterday, there's a difference between fans and listeners. Yeah. Because again, TikTok, with the attention span of people these days, it's like a 15-second clip and they hear one good part and they either go listen to the song once or twice and then never return to it. Oftentimes, TikTokers end up being one-hit wonders because they rely on TikTok as their main source of publicity.
I definitely see what you're saying. I think that you can bring listeners to your music from TikTok, but you have to be able to retain them. You need to be present on other platforms and also build your network.
I think TikTok's just, it's like a starting point. That's where you get your big hit, but after that, you got to continue on somewhere else.
I think there's one thing you said before that stuck with me. You said the 15 seconds people scroll. My understanding is that TikTok virality is based off of watch time. So I think if you're promoting just your music, if you're telling a story, if you're selling you, then going past 15 seconds is a lot easier.
I'm much more likely to become a fan of somebody if I like them and I can get behind them as a person.
I think that's something we can both agree on, is that the artists you're listening to, who they are, is really important. So if you can share that on TikTok, then you might not stay a one-hit wonder.
That was incredible. I can't believe you guys have only known each other for a couple days. I feel like you guys have known each other forever. That was a really deep talk. I love how we talked about how you have to lead with who you are as an artist and get past the watch time. There was a lot of overlap between what you were sharing, and I think ultimately it's cool that y'all disagree but can still have that conversation. So walking away, were you expecting that, and what are you leaving with today?
I did expect it. I mean, we're all bright young men, I'd say.
Yeah, I think I'm leaving here with understanding of both point of views, that if done right and marketed right, and if you play your cards right, you definitely can build longevity off a blow off TikTok. But if not done right, it's super easy to fall off and be a one-hit wonder for sure.
I think as someone who maybe regretfully listens to a lot of music because of who the artist is, it's good to sort of understand what makes someone begins to have that sort of infatuation with an artist.
All these conversations we've been having for the past couple of days, we've just been learning so much about each other, and it's really good that we get to bond over music and stuff, because that's our passion.
I feel like having this kind of arguments actually make us closer.
Thank you so much. I mean, obviously you've been having conversations about this before you came on our show, but I feel so grateful that we were able to tell that story, because ultimately I think the best friendships are made when you can disagree with one another and over time see that common ground, and you were able to find it here in a matter of minutes. Because you were able to find common ground, we're giving each of you a friendship bracelet from our friends at POVz Project. They say besties, so you can always remember your time here and on our show. You were still able to see eye to eye on different aspects of the topic, and that's what matters. So thank you all so much for playing Common Ground.